Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on the Ironman Profile. Today we have a pretty exciting one, hitting some big milestones, such as some Heart of the Forest stuff, as well as really getting deep into the water, I should say, for some hunting. I want to max out every single attribute down here, and so we have a lot of work to do today. So if you're excited for all that, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get to work. Super quickly though, if you do ever find yourself checking on the Hypixel store, whether it's for an ongoing or upcoming fire sale, or you want to pick up some of the brand new summer seasonal bundle, a rank, skyblock gems, whatever it may be, don't forget to use my creator code on checkout. It is code Zach, spelled just like my name, ZACH. If you type that on checkout, you actually save 5% on your purchase. It's also like the best way that you guys can support me, and I do greatly appreciate everyone who uses my code. You guys are absolutely amazing. But without further ado, let's jump right into today's video. Whoa, starting today off with a wet book. What is this? Combinable in anvil and reforge anvil. When applied to fishing rods, grants +1 fishing speed. This can be applied to an item up to 5 times. Yikes. Okay. We need 10 of them, at least. At least 10. Are they in the hex? Like, should I have seen this coming? I didn't know what a wet book did. Modifiers. Is it in here and it's just hiding? Books. You mean have a table book of stats? Man, it's not even in here. They hid it for me. How was I supposed to know? That's... Okay, well, I guess we can slap on our first wet book. That's kind of crazy. It's in like a little turquoise color so you can see, but +1 out of 5. Let's do that, I suppose. There we go. Man, okay, that is I need 9 of those, and can I fish them anywhere? Is it only Galatea? This honestly provided more questions than answers from getting the first one. I've been dying to know what that item was. I know there's a attribute that increases your chance to get it. It might even be salmon, or I'm not sure which one it is. But yeah, one of them gives a higher chance to catch a wet book. Can't remember which one off the top of my head. And I was like, what is that item? Well, now I know. And now I know I need at least 10 of them. And I'll probably stockpile some more too if we get lucky enough to get some more. But very, very interesting stuff. Honestly, yeah, okay. We need more. Okay, so a couple of things. I had to go for a little bit, but while I was gone, they actually rolled some patch notes. We're going to talk about those in a second. The other thing I wanted to look at, do I have enough sea loomies for my fishing net? That is the real question. I do. Okay, let's craft those up. Let me go ahead and grab out my basic fishing net. Also looks like we caught a salmon. Don't mind if I do. I've kind of just been putting them here for now. Don't really know where else to put my traps, but we have a basic fishing net, which has a pull of 14. And we need a higher pull to basically get some certain mobs. So let's do recipe net really quickly. We're going to go take a look at the medium fishing net. Oh my, I got so worried. I was like, flex bones. I was like, right, that we did this grind. I have these, so we're prepared. But let's go ahead and craft the medium fishing net. It ups our pull to 34. And yeah, so that's really good. Let's go ahead and craft that. And then we're going to go ahead and upgrade again to the turbo fishing net. This is the last tier. We have just enough enchanted sea loomies. 32 flex bones, obviously, and the medium fishing net, and then we'll have a pull of 59. So let's go ahead and do that. You love to see it. Slap it back in there. And now I'm curious, can I actually get spikes? Because I'm pretty sure this is what I needed to be able to do that, if I'm not mistaken, right? But only one way to find out. Also, how's this thing do? Oh, wow, it shreds through salmons. Before I had to throw my net so many times at it. Spike. Immune? What does it mean, immune? How do you catch a spike? I thought I just needed the best fishing net. I thought you needed like more pull. Huh. Okay. I was wrong. I actually don't know how to catch this thing. Let me see if I can find out quick. Okay, so they have to stay small and I have to do it from range is what I've just been informed of. So let's try and find one really quickly. There's usually some down some of these tunnels. I can't get too close to it. Okay, this is the wrong tunnel. Let's go back. I have to stay far away from it and throw it from range. Okay, where are they, though? Hello, Mr. Spikes? Where is thou? Maybe down here? Probably some in here, right? I know there's a room that has a decent amount of them. Oh, wait, there? Oh, no. Stay small, please. Stay small. Like, what about from there? Immune? That guy's small. Immune! How far away do I have to be? I'm so far away. Oh? Wait, it's doing damage. That one I'm damaging. Hold up. Still says immune. No, please. Let me catch you. I'm so close. Please. Let me catch you. Did he get bigger? He did. Why did he get bigger? Wait, okay, there's a small one. Okay. Wait, we're doing some damage. There we go. Can we catch this one? Oh my goodness, we actually did. Okay, these ones are tedious, man. These ones are brutal. Wait, we did some damage? How did it inflate from over there? How does that even make sense? Okay, we actually got one. Sorry, I was very focused. That is a little tricky. So that was our first spike, though. When hit, your next hit deals 2% damage. Okay, let's do it. Go ahead and unlock that. Payback. You love to see it, but man, these guys are finicky. Oh, okay, wait. If I step back, they shrink. Okay, I got another one. And oh no, that one inflated again. This is gonna be a long day trying to max this one, man. This is rough. Okay, wait, we're getting that one. That one's really far though. Come on. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be slightly tedious. This is going to be a lot more tedious to max than I originally thought. I didn't realize you have to like throw these things from range. I mean, I can do that, but it's just you know, it's a long process in all honesty. Luckily, you don't need too many of them to max them. But still, like, let me go ahead and hand those in. Like, we're already up to level 4 of the attribute, but man, this is a little tedious from this far back. And he's moving towards me. Buddy, stay back there. I always get worried my net isn't going far enough, but it is. Okay, so yeah, now that I know what I'm doing, this isn't awful, but still a little on the tedious side in all honesty. So it's something I'll get done. I won't bore you guys with this the whole time, but yeah, I didn't really watch any tutorials on how to catch these things. I've been figuring it out myself a lot, so it's interesting to now know, and now you guys know as well if you didn't before. Okay, a couple things. I was mentioning that the patch notes came out in the last clip and totally forgot to do the thing I wanted to with that information, and that is the fact that you actually get your XP now from tree gifts if you are max forging level, and that is level 54, so we can finally buy this thing. I have the 5 Starlin fragments, or Starlin prizes, and obviously we have over 500 Agatha coupons. I actually have quite a bit more than that, a little bit saved up at the moment, but we can go ahead and finally buy the forging level cap to raise your forging skill level to 54. So let's buy it. 3, 2, 1. Boom. There we go. That is now completely maxed, and that is 30 more Skyblock XP, as well as the current max forging level of 54. And not to mention, we already have 129 million. Is that all overflow, or is that just total XP? That might be overflow. I'm not even joking. No, there's no way, right? I don't know. That genuinely might be overflow. I've actually done so much forging, but either way, we are chilling. We are forging 54, and that puts us up to 43 out of 100 towards level 487. The other thing, we are about to hit Heart of the Forest tier 7. This is huge. It's 130 Skyblock XP and 2 tokens of the forest, and we'll finally have this max. So let's go ahead and chop a couple trees down, because each tree does give you 30 Heart of the Forest XP, which is really good. It makes for this grind going quite quick, I would argue, in comparison to doing commissions, although commissions are pretty good. But there it is, Heart of the Forest tier 7. We unlocked 2 tokens, and we are also now level 487, and in fact we're 73 XP into the level, so that's pretty exciting. But now we have these last 3 tiers up here. Now, are any of these good? Gain 2 forging fortune and 1 sweep when within 16 blocks of a player with half full enabled. So this perk's called half empty. Okay, this one's called half full, and I'm guessing, yeah, this one's the same as the other one, but for the other perk. So I don't know if that's worth, I'm going to be honest. Then your axe has a 1% chance to bounce to a nearby tree when thrown. That could be cool. But hard to say. Gain permanent homing abilities towards trees. An ability, every time you obtain forest essence, there's a 0.5% chance for it to double. I don't need forest essence either. Now, if that was whispers, yes, please. I don't know if a particle is at either your first 250 tree gifts of the day. Tree gifts grant more loot. Those two might be the move. I'm going to ask around, though, and kind of get the general consensus. Or do we go for the one that gives you strength on forging islands and speed? Because those directly go into the other perks, although I think I'm at the cap of those, so I don't know. Let me ask around. So the general consensus is that it doesn't matter too much. I'm kind of intrigued by the Hunter's Luck. I think I want some of that, so we'll get this one. And then I'm actually leaning towards tree gifts grant more loot. Depends on what loot they're giving more of, but I don't see this being a bad perk to go for. Like, I don't need these, I realized. This is obviously limited for the first 250 trees of the day. I don't want a particle on trees. I already just shred through them too quickly. I don't need forest essence. Combat stats isn't appealing to me. Throwing axes gain permanent homing abilities. I'm not really right-clicking too often. These 3 perks don't seem that good. I don't want to go with an axe ability, I don't think. Throwing your axe consumes 100% of your total mana. You gain sweep for every 100 mana used. I don't know if that's worth. Like, I think I'm just going to go with Luck of the Forest, and that'll be that. So yeah, let's do that. And then I guess I can put a little bit of essence into some of these, or whispers, I should say. I don't have a ton right now because I did just use some on some upgrades, but there we go. We're up to 8.6 million total whispers, and yeah, I want to max out Hunter Fortune, though. That seems pretty worthwhile. Continuing on with our hunting grind here on Galatea, I've actually been going for some interesting ones. There's also, like, a mob that I'm hunting for right now that I kind of forgot existed, in all honesty. I knew for, like, a split second. I was like, oh, I'll worry about it when I need to. But I kind of found these by accident again, and then it made me realize. But you go down this spike path way down here into this dark area, and this is where you can find Luma Squids. Now, Luma Squids give pressure resistance, which is really good, but they're a little bit tricky because every time you throw your net at them, they shrink, which makes them a little bit difficult, not to mention my health and pressure just melt when I'm down here. So I only get a couple every single life, and then I wait a little bit because hopefully more spawn each time. But it's a really important one to level up, so I'm probably going to do this for a little while because every tier gives me 5 more pressure resistance, up to 50 if I max this thing out. So there's another +5, which you love to see. And then I also have another Shellwise Shard, working on those, Joyrides as well. Some of these are a little bit slower, but we will get them all done. We will. Where is Shellwise and Joyride? There's Joyride. We're up to 35 of 48. So we're actually pretty close to being maxed with this. This is more Respiration as well, another really good one. In terms of Luma Squids, though, I just started this one, so I'm only at 9 of the 48. This is going to take a little bit longer. And then, where is Shellwise? I feel like it's an uncommon one. Where is this thing? Where did it go? Mr. Shellwise, if you could show yourself. It's probably right in the middle of my screen. I'm just beyond blind. Oh no, it's epic. Right. Okay, so yeah, I only need 13 more then. Great. But yeah, this gains 100% regular knockback resistance. This doesn't really outclass a Shelmet, but just a great passive perk to have. So definitely one I want to max out. And then of the ones in the water here, I think those are the last ones. Like, I have Cod maxed, we got Salmon maxed. What else? Obviously, Azores and Verdants are overly maxed. I'm still working on Axolotls though. Those ones aren't done. I'm done with Spikes now. I finished those off. Trying to think about all the other mobs that are underwater here. That might be about it, in all honesty. But yeah, the Luma Squids are going to take a little bit. And then, obviously, the Shellwise and the Joyrides, it's just a matter of when they spawn. Because I feel like the spawn rates are very, very slow on those, in all honesty. But has to be done. So yeah, I basically just keep looking around. If I don't see anything, then I dive deep down below and use my life on the Luma Squids. So let's go back down. Hopefully some more have respawned. Make my way to the bottom here. I see one off in the corner. They're a little bit tricky sometimes. There we go. Got that one. There's another. Perfect. I always just try and get at least a few each life down here. Please give me this one. There we go. We got 2 from that one. That's huge. And then luckily it is a rare attribute, so it won't take as long as some of the others. And yeah, I swear I only see like 2 down there at the time. So I just wait a little bit until they respawn, and then we're all set. But yeah, I can hand these in again. Almost enough for another tier. And I basically just rinse and repeat. And while I'm waiting for them to respawn, I'm looking for Joyrides and Shellwise. So I think those are the last 3 in the water here that I have to max out. So that's pretty exciting. But these 3 will take the longest. Well, actually, Axolotls. Those ones are just a little tedious. You gotta like stand there for so long. And then they swim away as soon as you get like get ready to catch them. And then yeah, they make it so they flee. So that's annoying. So I just spent a ton of time underwater, swapping lobbies, maxing out enough attributes for Shellwise, Joyride, and Luminous Squid, so we can actually go into our hunting box really quickly and max those out, as well as Stride Surfers. This guy down below in this lobby had, like, no joke, 100 of them. I saw the name tags through the wall, and he said he was down if I put down a black hole and kind of helped loot share and also just clear up the batch he had there. Like, literally it took like 5 minutes of them just being siphoned into 2 black holes to be able to be cleared up. So shout out to that guy, because I have enough to max out Stride Surfer now, and I didn't really even have to do anything. I know it's a really easy shard to max anyways, but I hadn't done it yet, so we can actually go ahead and fully max this out. This will give us an extra 30% more damage against lava sea creatures, which is really good. So there we go, we have that maxed out now as well. But then the other ones I was just talking about are, if I can remember, Luma Squid. We have enough for that. This will give us 50 pressure resistance. And honestly, I've noticed each tier as I was even grinding this out, like it would just allow me more time to be underwater. Like I can literally just chill in the top shallower area, literally forever now. We can also max out Joy Dive, which gives us, was I saying Joyride earlier? Sorry, I meant Joy Dive, which gives us 50 respiration. That helps a ton as well. And then shell-wise, we can get an extra 100% regular knockback resistance. So let's max out that one. And then it says I have 2 shards for something. Oh, right. I got 2 more axles. I still need to max this one, but it only gives a higher chance to gain extra chums, which isn't exactly what I'm grinding at the moment. So not really a big issue, but still an attribute I want to have done. That puts us, though, up to 38 of 174 attributes maxed, 116 unlocked, and 620 total XP out of 1730. So we still have over 11 levels to gain from attributes, which is crazy because I feel like I've been doing a lot of the easy one. I mean, there's a ton of easier ones that I can still do, but these ones aren't hard in like the grand scheme and aren't that expensive or time committive, but yeah, it's going to take a long time to max out hunting, but that does put us up to, I leveled up as well recently, so we're level 488 and we're 22 XP into it. We're 81th on the server. A lot of people are actually pretty far ahead and just like chugging along, which is quite insane, but I know I still have a decent amount of XP to get from Whispers, and I know some people have actually finished off their Whisper grind, which is pretty crazy. Like, I still need, what, 4 million Whispers, and how much XP will I get from that, actually? Let's go ahead and check. Skill-related, forging. I'm still missing, wow, I am not missing that much XP from Heart of the Forest. Okay, interesting. Huh, that's a lot less than I thought. Okay, it is what it is. I still have a couple hunting levels and various other things, though, so we still have a lot of XP to gain in this update, no question about it. So, yeah, pretty happy with that. But I'm basically done with everything that is in the water besides axolotls. Those ones are just a little bit tedious, and I'll kind of get to them as I go around. I'll start like putting a bit more attention into them. So basically whenever I'm forging mangrove, for example, the amount of times I would see an axolotl there and I was like, oh, I can't be asked to grab it. Now I'll be asked to grab it just to get them out of the way. Like, for example, there's this one way over here. Like, they just spawn over by the mangrove trees quite often. So I will do my best to pay a bit more attention to these and actually pick them up when I see them, because I want to have this maxed, and maybe it's used for some other fusions I don't know about. Basically everything's used for some type of fusion. It's just a matter of if it's the best way to go about getting that attribute. So all these will be useful at some point. It just depends on what I want to use them on. And see, this is what I mean. As soon as I start spending some time, he swims away. Some other person comes and resets the timer, and then I decide, okay, I'm done with that axolotl. Go to the next. Once again, this guy's swimming. Like, man. And by the time he actually turns into be catchable, he's going to be so far away that when okay, that time I actually got it. But sometimes it, like, resets it just because of the distance, and it gets so annoying. Okay, I was about to end off today's video, but it didn't feel right finishing all the water-themed ones on Galatea without finishing off axolotls, so, there we go. Okay, I have it done. And before anyone comments saying just finish them, it really didn't take long at all. So I'm pretty glad I did that. But that's another one maxed. A little bit more Skyblock XP coming their way, working their way to level 500. Less than 12 levels to go. Let me know in the comments down below what episode number you think it'll be when we actually hit episode 500. That's going to be an exciting one. But unfortunately, that is all the time I have for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did at any point, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to use code Zach when checking out on the Hypixel store for anything that you might need. And without further ado, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.